My name is Rajesh Rathi. I founded GridSentry with Dr. Devika Jay. I have been a conventional entrepreneur in the area of power, and I decided that cybersecurity is the most important thing for the nation and for the globe. So I decided to join Dr. Devika Jay, and together we will do GridSentry.
I'm Devika Jay. I have a PhD degree in power systems from IIT Madras, and it is from there that I met my co-founder and we started GridSentry. GridSentry is a power grid cybersecurity startup. So we started off with very deep tech products like intrusion protection system and intrusion detection system for substations, which is one of the most interconnecting asset that is the backbone of a grid. And we also look into basic asset management and network visibility that is very much of a fundamental requirement when you want any cybersecurity posture within your organization.
The biggest industry problem that we solve is to keep your critical infrastructure of power safe. It has been very difficult in the past because power is such a critical utility and it moves so fast. It is not like any other industrial parameter. So the deep expertise in power grids is very necessary to protect it from cyber attacks. Cyber attacks in the present geopolitical situations are happening, especially on the power infrastructure. And we don't have all of them as our clients yet. However, from our prospective clients, in future, we will be able to protect them from such attacks if they used our products. The deep experience of our members, both in the domain of power grid and in the domain of digital technologies, network technologies, the combination of the two together gives us an edge. Generally, you find one or the other, not both together.
So the automation industry, that is the core that is making a substation a cyber physical system. So the automation industry by itself is advancing. So the cybersecurity network or the cybersecurity requirement also would have its own advancements in the future. So to keep up with the technologies advancing in the automation, and at the same time we have a cat and the mouse game. So the attackers are advancing with multiple AI sources, etc. So we have to catch up with that game too. Much more of a technical challenge, but at the same time, that's what's keeping us GridSentry. For the next 3 years, GridSentry has a huge lot of things to do when it comes to securing the grid, especially from a very national perspective. Because if we should say, as of now, this is one unique Atmanirbhar Bharat product that we have here to secure the grid. So there's a huge responsibility that we have to secure the grid when you have such geopolitical scenarios happening around. We protect grid assets in the sense like substation is the asset that we protect from the grid perspective. Within the substation, it is the entire OT network. It's not just the IT systems that are sitting there in the substation. The actual cyber assets that have an impact on the physical system of the substation. So that is what we protect. OT versus IT is a very controversial situation, but we work on the OT side of it. It's not the IT at all. So the OT cybersecurity is what we are looking at. And whether we should bridge it or not is a debatable question, but our focus is on the OT. Purchase decisions come solely from the CISOs, but they need support from the operations staff, but primarily the decisions are from the CISOs. The most valuable benefit is the recognition that we get and the exposure that we have to a wider network, because so far we have been slightly more of a research and development mode. So this is getting us more exposure to the industry and visibility also.